Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Sins of the Mother, episode 32. We are, oh man, my buttons aren't working. Perfect.
Crits and cantrips.
Yeah, let me just use this. Yeah, we are Crits and Cantrips. We are playing the Dawn of Flame Adventure Path converted for Starfinder 2E. We are
Wow.
in book 3. We recently finished part 1 and are pushing on to part 2. Our characters have just leveled up to level 6, which we will hear about post banter topic. And the banter topic for today has really nothing to do with what we're doing. But before the session started, we were talking about hairy faces or lack thereof hairy faces. And someone mentioned the term Sasquatch. And in my head, I'm like, Sasquatches are pretty cool. Wait for it. Wait for it. We're getting there. We're getting there. Does anyone have a favorite, Jesus Christ,
David
cryptid?
Sasquatch.
No, favorite cryptid. There's a lot of different cryptids around the
Harry
world.
from Harry
We've
and the
got the
Hendersons,
Loch
he was a
Ness
pretty good
Monster. We've got Bigfoot. There's all sorts of them. For a while there, I think there's some sort of cool list that's got like the most famous one from each state. I think Kansas is dumb.
Yeah, it was like
We have a-
Sinkhole Tom or some
Yeah,
shit.
it is like that.
Big cool.
I think it's a worm. I think it's
Yeah,
like
Good old
it's
a
like
sinkhole
worm
thing.
named Sam.
Yeah, it's
Sam the
something
worm or
hold on,
something
I'll
like that.
find it.
One of them
It's
has a
like a-
sinkhole person. I don't remember which state it was. It might have been.
I think it's
That's
sinkhole.
fine.
It's like a
Sinkhole
haunted cemetery somewhere in Topeka. That's
Sinkhole Sam does
what he
sound
talks
right.
about.
Okay,
I
well,
do like
found
that. Called. What's the gateway to hell that's right by Topeka and Lawrence?
Yeah. I know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
The Capitol building?
Stoll?
Stoll? Stoll.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Stoll.
yeah. The old church in Stoll. It's fun because that was also on an episode of Supernatural.
Oh, there you go. That's cool.
Because the boys are from Lawrence in the show, so they bring up Kansas stuff all the time. They're like their bunker, like their hideaway places in like Leavenworth or something.
But no, yeah, Kansas, I did confirm. Sinkhole Sam. It's a really big
Called it.
worm. And Missouri is the, God, it sounds like a slur. Jimplicute. It's a ghost. It's a ghost dinosaur.
You're just gonna say that on stream, bro?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. No, but
Balls of
anyone have
steel.
any cool cryptid stories? No one's gonna...
Yeah, I ran into a Rougarou one time. It was crazy.
A Rougarou. All right, what state is that one from?
I think Louisiana.
Louisiana.
It's a fancy creature.
Yeah, Rougarou is a werewolf. It's Louisiana. All right.
Called it. Told you.
Snallygaster. See, a lot of these I feel like I know from 76.
Fallout, yeah.
76, because they do so many
Wendigo.
cryptids in that. Yep. Snallygaster is like a chimera.
Wendigo is the West Virginia, isn't it? No, West Virginia is Mothman. Fuck, who was? I know Wendigo is somewhere, but I don't remember which state.
Probably Seattle.
Uh,
It's like a northwest
These are
state.
alphabetical.
Is it-
West
is it-
Virginia is the Flatwoods monster, which is the large alien critter with red eyes.
New Jersey is Mothman, right?
I think Flatwoods monster and
It's in New
I
Jersey,
think
yeah.
is the same. I think that's Mothman. I think it's like the.
Oh, is it?
I think
that
so.
makes sense.
Which one were you trying to remember, Dalton? Pennsylvania?
the Wendigo.
Oh,
where's
just,
that at?
Wendigo, Minnesota is what it says.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Pennsylvania is the squonk. Yep. Hairy pig
Squonk.
creature with warts who always cries.
What a
Love this.
bitch.
I love this site.
My
Do you
personal
make any
favorite.
progress on your cryptid hunting game?
No,
Yeah, you need to work on that, dog.
I do. There's a lot of things I need to do.
Oh, man, bear, pig. He's out there.
Man, bear pig. That is a thing. I
No,
feel like
that's
that's
the Doritos
Southwest?
The Doritos commercial.
No, that's
Yeah, he's
Puppy
Puppy
Monkey
Monkey
Baby.
Puppy Monkey Baby. Puppy Monkey Baby.
My favorite cryptid is Puppy Monkey Baby.
Yeah.
For sure.
Colorado is the Tommy Knockers. Small creatures that live in mines.
I think the man, bear, pig's from Colorado.
Could be. These are this list that I'm looking at is just the most quote unquote the most
Oh,
famous ones.
Skinwalkers.
Oh yeah. Florida
Those
is
are
the
mostly in
skunk
DC.
ape, which is also a Sasquatch.
Skunk ape. Florida is just
I like-
Florida, man.
I like the elusive Cornholio.
Cornolio.
There you go.
You bring
Nevada.
Skippy for your bubble.
God. Nevada says, according to this again, water babies of Pyramid Lake. Which
Classic.
in
Wait.
parentheses says deformed abandoned babies, which I think is a plot line. And what's the Witcher 3 creature that's like the abandoned baby with the
I
Baron
don't know, man.
quest
You're the
line?
one that has the tattoos on your arm.
The
Yeah.
Godling.
Yeah. No. The
Bruxa?
no,
Or not
it's
the
just like
Bruxa,
it's like a little
the-
baby. It's like got killed.
Oh.
Jersey Baby.
Yeah, Jersey baby, I think.
Jersey Mike's.
North Carolina is the Wampus cat. It's a murderous cat that was never caught.
Did you hear
That was
that?
never caught.
That's what it's.
Why'd
There
they
was
have to imply that? None
Also,
of these
O- O-
creatures have been caught.
Oklahoma says giant lake octopus, and then in parentheses it says, "Yup."
Yeah.
I believe it's factual, although I haven't like read
Oh,
like
God.
a actual source on it or anything.
Sure.
That like the U.S. Army tried to like domesticate tried to raise domesticated camels to like move across Arizona and like the Midwest like at a certain period of time, and the program was very successful. They just fucking hated the camels and the camels hated them. So when the guy who like was in charge of it like got fired or died or whatever, they just released all the camels into the desert. And for years, if you were like going anywhere in like the American Southwest, there was a chance you could get attacked by like rabid camels that were descended from like this like
Nice.
breeding program that the U.S. Army like failed to do.
Classic,
Ancestral
classic American history,
camels.
man. We have some of the wackest history.
We do some wacky shit.
Always doing wacky shit.
Their DNA gets all crazy mutated because they're all just inbreeding with each other.
It's true.
Yeah, it's just like a thing.
It's died
I
off.
think they finally like rounded them all up eventually, but they're just like, yeah, it was a pretty normal thing. Just get attacked by camels when you went into the desert.
This camel's got 4 humps. He's a fucking freak.
Just be more efficient, right?
Yeah, there's more water storage.
He's a fucking
best
freak.
camel.
It's like people that knew how to do math way back in the day. They were freaks and needed to be burned at the stake.
Wizards.
Witches.
You said
Anyway, to
no
answer your
and-
Also,
question,
is this-
Wendigo is
Is
my
this how
favorite.
you expected
It's-
the banter to go?
Hey, it's got people talking. That's all I care about.
Yeah, I'll go with Wendigo just because it was probably the scariest creature in '76 to come across.
Wendigos are cool.
Mm.
Oh, man,
Wendigos
so
are
cool.
crazy.
I like there's like a whole I can't remember the guy's name, but he like has like a YouTube thing where he's like a zoologist and he like talks about like here's what this cryptid was and here's what people actually probably were seeing when they claimed that they saw it. Like
that's fun.
here's like the thing that it probably actually ended up being or whatever. It wasn't a giant
Like
snake,
those,
it was probably
uh,
just XYZ,
those-
you know.
Magic shows where they show you the trick.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like fucking MythBusters is just proving you wrong, being like,
Yeah,
this is
right.
what it was. You're wrong. It wasn't some crazy alien. It was just a bag in the wind. You dummy.
Turns
Cool.
out the coyote just had mange.
Exactly.
Just
Not a
had
chupacabra.
mange.
Cool. All
That's
right.
what
glad
I
we
was gonna
Well,
say.
Chupacabra.
I was gonna say mine is the chupacabra or the yowie yahoo.
Oh, we're throwing
That's
it back
right.
to Scooby Doo.
That was just
This
Like my
year's
Uncle Flacco.
Halloween
The reason
game,
why-
we're taking it to Australia.
The reason why
I would be part of that.
like El Chupacabra is because it smells like my Uncle Flacco.
Exactly. Like my
Perfect.
Uncle Flacco.
Like my Uncle Flacco. Nice reference. Cool. All right.
Topical.
Yeah.
well, everyone's homework now this week is to watch that one cartoon show where it's just cryptids. Which one's that? Fucking. Oh, damn
Gravity
it.
Falls.
Yeah, Gravity Falls. There it is.
Oh, I
That
did
is a
not know-
whack show.
did
That
not
show
know
is
that
so
was a thing.
fucking good though.
Yeah, it's good.
Minotaur.
Dude, the time travel episode, and then you go back to the old episodes and you see like the shit that they did in that episode from the old one. It's so good. That was
Oh,
the
that's
best.
bonkers.
That was the best plot line. Dude, it's so cool. Like in the background of like episode 2, you'd see something happen. You're like, what the fuck? And then in episode 9, they would show you what the fuck that was. It's great. It was awesome.
That's cool. It's good planning.
It is. Yeah. It just shows you that they had the whole season actually
Yeah, whole
planned out.
season planned out.
Storyboarding. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
We don't do that here. That's not true.
We're live, baby. No. So yeah, let's jump into it. I think Justin, you got a recap for us from episode 31. Oh, look at me having the
Yes.
Beneath the Five Kings notes open. where we did not have episode 59 last week.
We got music going on the Foundry.
Nope, but I can do that.
Do it.
Do it up.
Make it something crazy.
All right, I'm gonna do the same playlist that I always do because I have the volume 6.
Sick. Classic, bro.
This is Eternal.
Previously on Sins of the Mother, the cleaning crew wiped the floor with the bandits that had broken into their room. Hard to fight when you target their eyes. For looting the bodies of some of them, the team went and continued to gamble the night away. Barik the Freak tried earning money by selling their body to massage our guests.
Two massages.
The crew buy the ship back for Lurian. Fortunately, she had to stay behind and continue to try and pay off her debt. As they leave the office, Sidmore tries to fool the boss by saying there's a bug on their window, and Ace tries to get a job for after all the shit
I'm glad
blows
they made it
over.
into the notes.
Yeah.
As the crew departed for the session, they feel a little stronger and level up to level 6. See what happens this time on Sins of the Mother.
Excellent. Thank you, Justin. Yeah, so big thing. You guys got the ship, got the Sundiver, and leveled up. So that's kind of where I want to start today, because I love a good level up recap. So does anyone want to talk about anything that they got for this level up? You don't have to.
Level up.
You
Level
don't
up.
have to. You can
Level up. Level up. Level up.
Exactly. That'd be a good one to have in here. But you don't have to share everything if you don't want to. You don't have to share anything if you don't want to. You want to keep it a secret. But if there's anything cool that you got that you'd like to share, now is the time.
So, I had discussed in the chat about taking the reactive strike, but unfortunately, I cannot do that because I do not have a fighter dedication. So,
Yeah.
no, I took, we'll just say that I watched a Space TED Talk and learned more about the art of deception. I am now trained in deception, and then I have a couple in new gear. He has upgraded his dueling sword to something that's a little bit more of a broad-tipped sword called a grind blade.
Metal.
Very cool.
And then there's a few other things that will be revealed in game.
Cool. Thank you, Ace.
The only cool thing that I got, I'll just do half of my character for Sidmore, was there's this thing called a constellation vortex, and essentially I can manifest a copy of my solar weapon, and it'll just kind of hover around me in combat, and then if there's an enemy that's adjacent to me in combat, it'll just immediately do damage at the start of my turn.
That's
Nice.
cool.
Yep, that's cool. Yep, that's pretty dope. And it does different stuff still, too. I'm looking at, right? Like when it's graviton attuned versus photon attuned.
Is there...
Yep, that's dope. I want to play a Solarian and a Mystic. Who else?
Just throw them at us. Just make them up in the story and just,
Yeah, that's fair. I could, but I
You
want
get to play all of them every day.
I want to
Yeah,
play.
Yeah,
you're good.
I want
you are choosing not to do that, by the way.
Okay,
Like,
okay. All right, all
only
right.
blame yourself, dog.
I want to play one long term.
Just don't die.
Okay, touche.
Yeah, just turn the whole
that I
story
can
into
do.
the
I can
villain
just
story.
nope. You don't kill him. He just keeps living.
And then
No, bring
he
him
does
back, like,
this,
every
and then
series
he does
ever.
this.
Just make him a titular character.
Okay.
Remember that guy that kicked your ass last time? He's back.
He's
Yeah.
back.
But now he's in fucking Scooby-Doo for some reason. Who knows?
It's Solarian in the world of Scooby Doo. It's good. Anyone else want to share anything that they got?
Yeah, Sonny was tinkering a bit after our last adventure, like he is wont to do. At least this version of Sonny, anyway. And he has made himself some traps and snares. He's got himself
okay.
a bunch of wires and springs,
Okay.
and has crafted quite a few different things.
Very cool.
And then he's also got some implements to add on to his already colorful repertoire. So I'll show those whenever we have need for them.
Perfect. Works for me. Brendan and or Nicholas, anything?
Yeah, I mean, this level's not a super exciting level for spellcasters. I don't get like a new level worth of spells or anything. But I did get, I think, a feat for Technomancers, and I took the one that seemed the most appropriate for my hard light construct self, which is hard light illusion, which is basically like my illusions are now solid objects and they can't be disproved by merely touching them or attempting to damage them. So if you shoot at them or whatever, it will react as if they have actually been hit. So they can still use the seek action to examine it and attempt to disbelieve it. But basically, it's preventing one way that they could theoretically like interact with the illusion without having to spend a seek action on it.
At what point do illusions that are solid and able to be touched just become you summoning things? You know what I mean? Like, are they just summons
Yeah.
now? Not really. You're not like, there's not an illusion. I mean, I guess there is still an illusion of like what it is particularly, but
It's that Rick and Morty bit where the hologram guy is a real guy to him. It's like it's just a different
yeah, I guess it's
reality,
just a
different
just a different
perspective.
frame of reference, I guess, too. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
You think on that. Get back to me.
Yeah.
I will, because we'll need to figure out how the hell that works and whenever you do that again. Nicholas, anything cool?
Yeah. Is my mic? Yeah, okay. I learned a new class feat, which allows me to use my vitality network as a shield to prevent harm from, I think, from prevent myself from taking damage. And I also learned a new spell, which may or may not come into play in the near future. So,
okay,
that's about it.
Hell yeah. Cool. All right. Let me pull up. I want to. Cool. That button's not going to work either. Excellent. I want to pull up the character sheets here again, or not the character sheets, the character images, so everyone on the stream can see what these characters look like again. Although I think I actually still have the old picture of Hyperion. So, whoops. That is one of the ways that Hyperion can look. All right. Justin, I think I'm getting a little bit of feedback from your mic, by the way, like a very slight echoing whenever anyone talks.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. All right. Why is my Stream Deck not working? I'm gonna figure that out. So, you guys should be looking at the map, which I can pull up here for the stream as well. This is the, again, the burning. Hold on, I got archipelago map.
There it is.
Yeah, as long as I'm looking at it, I can get it. You know.
Archipelago.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, you have to look at it to say it right?
Yeah, I got to see where the letters are. Otherwise,
You gotta turn down the fucking volume to
Archipelago.
drive better too.
Well, I mean, I don't know if those two are the equivalent of each other, actually. But anyway,
I think he's saying you have ADHD.
Well, sure, that's fair. So the green bubble there off to the left, Verdion, is where you guys have been. There's that yellow circle over the Vestrani gaming complex. So that's where you guys have been staying. You are able to procure transport back. I'm going to say it north but it's not necessarily north, just north on this map. Back to the Deep Culture Institute with the Sundiver. You're able to bring it there. And, that's the Deep Culture Institute. It's kind of where you have been living and kind of working out of beforehand. So when you guys get back, Nib meets you again, who's kind of the individual that you guys have been working with before. And she says that there is, like, for this upcoming journey, because the whole reason you guys got the Sundiver is to try to make this journey to this deep culture known as Noma, which you really don't know anything about necessarily, other than like a location and now how to get there. But for this, the DCI has an official supplier that you can go and speak with about kind of like gearing up. And so she kind of ushers you guys into the lower levels of the Institute's headquarters, where that's kind of that's where they store and house all the material. And so you guys kind of enter. It's like in a long room abutting a storage area. You guys meet a gray furred Yosoki. And they are currently inventorying supplies while absent-mindedly passing something back and forth between like her cheek pouches. And Nib says, "This is Baran. She'll get you guys set up." And Baran looks up at you. She kind of blinks and pauses, then sighs and speaks wearily. "The DCI is willing to grant you 125 gold for supplies. Tell me what you need and I'll acquire it and log it. That way we'll have a record of what burns up with you." And so, yeah, they're able to give you guys 125 gold pieces, split up however you want to get one bigger item or, a couple other things. If there's something that you guys are wanting to get, you can attempt to talk to her, learn more about her if you would like, make those checks, all those sorts of things. But it's like basically a big shop, like a big building that you guys can kind of roam around in and look for stuff that you might need. And that's kind of how much money they're willing to give you for this journey. As an aside, it was about 5,000 credits, which is roughly the equivalent of 125 gold. So
You give us a picture of this person, or are they just?
no, there's not a picture for this person.
Well, Sidmore walks up to him and goes, "Hey, hello, Baran. I am also a Yosoki. Did you notice this?"
And this
Yosoki.
kind of looks up and down, and you're like significantly taller. She goes, "No,
Look at the fur.
I didn't notice it, but welcome. There's lots of us. I'm gonna get back to what I'm doing."
Oh, okay. I'll just be watching.
Perfect.
Could have fooled me. He's a kitsune.
Yeah, I peered in the
Yes,
background.
and
This
I
is
am a
like,
patra.
I did not know.
No, it's the fur. The fur, you see. We both have fur. That's what counts.
Is sound better, guys?
Yeah, you're good now. I don't hear
Okay.
any
Okay.
feedback. Yeah.
Sounds perfect.
I'm gonna take a screenshot of these settings because I always screw it up.
So they're just giving us extra money to just kind of get extra supplies.
Yeah. Yep, they have just like some
I mean-
funding. The office that you're working for is sending you out on an expedition essentially, so they want to give you a little bit of money to work with. And then again, she says, just make sure to let me know what you get, so we have a record of you when you burn up, die inside the sun, which is inevitably going to happen. Is what she.
Did we add those already?
No, you have not. Again, it's not 125 a piece; it's 125 total. So it's something if you guys want to talk about
Right.
anything that if anyone needs a little bit of extra money for something, if anyone is looking at things, if you guys want to discuss among yourself what you think might be useful going into some deep culture inside the sun that's presumably, never been touched before by modern society. Like that's the kinds of things that your characters would be thinking about right now.
But we just need to bring the tools for that to contact a non-tucked to society. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
And
We should
I'm
bring
assuming
a book.
it's probably.
I was gonna say pen and paper.
Mhm.
Is
Battery
there,
pack.
given that we are on the sun, I'm assuming it's going to be even hotter as
Yeah.
we dive down.
Yeah, the assumption
Yeah.
is like that's the whole reason you kind of had to get this particular ship. It's got that make sure I'm saying this right. The Cicatate. Like, framing.
Justin, can you say that again for me real quick? Can you say that again?
So we're basically diving into hell.
Perfect.
In seriousness though, is that something that we will need to accommodate with armor, or like what was it? We got those like serums or something that helped us, or that
Sure.
would have helped us against being burned. Is there anything like that we need to?
Yeah, it's you really don't know. You know that it's not just going to be a place that's just open air, the sun, because that would just fry anything alive. So like the assumption is that there's probably some sort of similar bubble technology to help keep anything not necessarily alive, but even just like standing, like any, I say surviving, but like buildings would be destroyed and everything would just burn up and get
It
demolished.
would collapse from the weight of the gravity alone. So yeah.
So it wouldn't hurt to, if there's some things that maybe help with fire resistance in general, like they might be beneficial to get, but you don't know of any like specific armor upgrades that you need to get that if you don't have, you'll die. Like that's not something that you need to worry about necessarily, if that makes sense. And I will say, while you guys are kind of like looking around talking about it, Baran does like take a couple things like towards where your guys' ship is docked. She's giving you 4 bulk of cicatate, which is like what the ship runs on. Like a culinary synthesizer for you guys to have like food on the ship. Some general like UPBs to be able to like help fix up the ship, and things like that. So
is there any entertainment, like a game system or like a
Like
TV
movie?
or can we get like a USB
absolutely.
stick that has all of the?
This is the future. You have virtually infinite like storage space on your personal comm devices to download as many
Sick.
books and movies and TV shows and video games as you want. So
How many TVs do we have on this ship?
I don't think there's necessarily. It's not a very big ship. It's
Hologram projector, whatever the fucks.
Yeah, it's very much like the type of like this. The ship is. It's going to be kind of like tight. It's designed for one purpose. Let me see if I can pull up that picture of it again for you guys.
But what you're saying is we can't have a TV just constantly playing Marvel stuff. We can't. That's not a. That's out of the picture.
Well, it wouldn't be a very big one, is what I'm saying. You guys have like your personal devices to do kind of whatever you want with.
Oh,
but
yeah,
again,
that's right.
Yeah, so it's not a very big. It's not a luxury ship by any means. It is absolutely meant to dive into the sun and be able to get back out.
Like that Markiplier movie that just came out with all the blood.
Oh yeah,
Iron Lung. Yeah,
Iron Lung.
Yeah. So it's that's. It's not going to be like an entertaining flight necessarily. So.
See, but I'm trying to make it an entertaining flight.
I'm excited to see the Sun Titanic when we get there.
The Sun Titanic. Perfect.
I assume that this thing has a video game controller as the primary.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Is there an Xbox controller controlling this thing? Let's make sure it doesn't implode whenever we get down there, right?
Yeah, a Y box.
No, it'd be a Dreamcast controller.
There you go.
There you go.
So again, Bran is still kind of putting some stuff out. You see her set down a survey drone, which is a specialized spy drone with an enhanced camera and like a microphone on it for you guys to be able to like explore around with it. And she also sets down like a beefier looking like data pad that was able to like control that. It looks like it runs on solar power, so she's like setting stuff down like that for you all. With the idea being that you are, you're going here to collect data. So this is one of those devices that you can use to collect data. And she, mentions that she expects all of these things back. Like they're kind of like out on lend. So I don't know, who knows what'll end up happening. So, but it looks like the data storage on the data pad allows the drone to store several days worth of scanner data. So. But does anything else jump out that anyone was looking at or thinks would be valuable, or is that a discussion that anyone wants to have here for this upcoming trip, before you guys jump in and get going?
Yeah, I'm on my iPad looking through the inventory of the endless scrolling that is the future.
Sure.
But I find something and nudge Sidmore, and it's called the Boozy Bottle. And it's actually a tattoo of all things. Now it's quite expensive. It's 140 gold pieces.
Jesus Christ! Is it infinite liquor though?
And it's a 5th level item, and it says this tattoo depicts a container of alcohol, traditionally a small uncorked brown bottle. You gain a +1 item bonus to saving throws against poison, and when you activate it once per day. Whenever you fail, but don't critically fail, and initial saving throw against a poison, you gain a persistent poison or gain persistent poison damage. So it's like whenever you're gonna get poisoned, you activate it once per day, get a +1 to your saving throws. But the effect is you pick your poison, calling out the name of a drink as though ordering it at a bar, and you negate the triggering poison.
It's pretty
So
cool.
you could
probably-
have like like an immunity to poison once per day
yeah.
because you're such an alcoholic.
Amazing.
But I could see us flipping that to be, instead of the negative being to try and negate the poison, the negative being that I flip
Swap.
forms.
Yeah, if you swap characters, that's kind of what I was
Yeah.
thinking. Yeah, that's pretty expensive,
It
but
is.
it's
quite
the
a
only
bit.
it's the only thing that's been mentioned so far, so it's worth keeping in mind. And if we don't want to sit here and look at stuff, this can be a little bit retroactive too. But if there was a conversation to be had, I wanted to have it now too. If there's any thoughts that come to
Scrolling
mind.
down just a little bit more, I'm seeing the bracers of missile deflection, which just caught my eye. I mean, just the words
I
alone.
think Walkroon has those.
Nice.
I think that's a Pathfinder
Nice.
item, but
Yeah.
Oh.
There's a lot of stuff I just don't know. I mean, I feel like we've always struggled in switching to second edition to buy things.
Yeah.
So I'm like not sure what's useful or what might be
Sure.
helpful or whatever.
And even just speaking like a high level, like we need stuff to X, Y, and Z. Like even if you don't know if the item exists yet, like if you're going.
But that's the thing is we don't really know, right? Like you were kind of describing it, and you're saying that we don't really know what to expect. Like
How do we know what we
heat-
need to do if we've
heat
never
and
been
pressure? But yeah, heat and pressure, but also there has to be stuff there already for that. So like maybe you don't need to worry about it.
Yeah.
So like I don't know.
Well, I mean, like, is there like you guys need to stock up on like ammunition and batteries, or have a way to refill those sorts of things? Like, if you expect to be away from civilization for a long time, is there anything that you think could be useful?
Question on that.
Uh-huh.
Since we will be away,
Mm-hmm.
could we? Because I remember in 1E we had the like equipment that is equipped and then your stash. Is that still a thing in 2E? Because I would think like
Well, you could stash stuff on your
probably
ship.
extra. Yeah,
So-
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Is
Yeah,
like because
sure.
we probably have to come back. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking, probably have extra batteries and stuff since we're not, which we had a bajillion of them at one point.
Yeah.
But keeping some on the ship since we might
Yeah.
not be able to be back.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. So if you that's in your guys' character sheet or the team sheets. If you press P, there's a tab
is
there at the
cool.
top that says stash. There's actually a bunch of stuff in there right now that I think the assumption was that it's on your guys' ship now, or you were stashing it
Gotcha.
somewhere. But yeah, so the big thing with the stash is that you don't have access to it unless you explain to me where your stash is and let me know that you go back and get it, that sort of thing. So yeah, certainly feel
I'm
free
thinking-
to fill that stash up with stuff too. Absolutely.
There is an item called the thermal capacitor? Yeah, thermal capacitor, which is an armor upgrade. It makes it sound cool. I guess it might be different if it's commercial and stuff, but the commercial protects you from mild cold and mild heat. It's like I think we're going to be experiencing a little bit more than mild heat.
Yeah, but that might be beneficial. Like it might get to that level of heat inside your suit too. You know what I mean?
True.
Like maybe your environmental protections help you so much. So yeah, I don't know. I can't say for sure. It's going to have a huge mechanical bonus, but that's the kind of, I mean, that does make
Yeah.
sense to me. So
Yeah, the big thing is like our suits already have environmental protections for a
Mhm.
number of like I don't remember if it's hours or days or something based on the level
Yeah.
of the items. So we should already have really good stats for that. And I think we have spells if we don't, but also like I'm not gonna prepare that spell 20 times when all of our armor is already actively protecting us from being inside lava.
Shed that in Minecraft. Yeah. Okay. And again, that's something that we can kind of talk
Yeah,
about.
I think if there's like a list
retroactively too.
that we could look over of stuff that might be useful, that would be helpful. But as like if we don't have a list, we're not gonna find anything right this second that's useful to buy. So
Okay.
we'll just have to come back to it some other time.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I did find something though. Collar of Shifting Spider. I could load it up with one of my mutagens and put it on like one of y'all if you wanted, and you could have a mutagen that what did it say that it
ready to
had?
go?
It had, yeah, it's like as soon as it's activated with a free action, and the trigger is you roll initiative. So it's like at the very start of combat, you don't take an action, and then you get like a Quicksilver mutagen where you can have like crazy dexterity.
It's pretty cool. How expensive is that?
133.
Okay.
Yeah. 133.
Little pricey, but
I'm
definitely-
sorting through like 4 through 6 level, so
Yeah.
it's like all the good stuff.
Yep, for sure. And like I said, like this is just kind of on top of what you guys might already have too. So, but okay, well, yeah, we can make decisions in between episodes. I'll probably give you in between this episode to decide on anything. So what I don't want to do is just like you guys are doing your thing. You're like, oh man, I wish we had this. It's like, oh yeah, I did buy that. Like if we were playing Cthulhu and there were some luck rolls, see if you had maybe thought about it beforehand or whatever, then maybe. But so we'll just set a time on that and figure it out. So, and I can look through and see if anything jumps out to me and see if I can make a list. But it's not like the game has provided any sort of a list of items either. So, but okay, so
How is it that we link like a battery to a weapon? I was gonna do an
It'd be like a reload, right?
it should be you put it
Well,
under as
I-
you choose it as ammunition. So when you select it,
like edit.
No, let me see.
Because yeah, like is it? Gotcha.
You see it?
So draw.
Yeah, maybe it is draw, then like the draw action and
There
the
we
reload
are,
action. Okay, cool. Yep, I just saw you do
okay.
it. I was thinking how you attach like a
Yeah,
jump jets to an armor piece, but it's different than that. So
because I bought better batteries for more charges.
Okay.
So I wanted to change that out from a commercial to a tactical.
cool, that'll work. Yeah. So Sib basically lets you guys know that when you're ready to go, she'll get everything ready and get you guys in the ship and get you ready to go. So is there anything else that anyone wants to do before you embark on this journey into the sun?
I'm probably still gonna look through just like gear and stuff.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, for sure.
I'll clear it with you in case you want to nick something. But I don't. Other than getting some more supplies, I don't think Ace would do anything else.
You guys should all be at full everything too. Full rest, that sort of thing.
Mhm.
I don't have anything else.
Honk shoe, honk shoe. Okay, good to go.
Okay. Well, if I do not hear anything else, we will get you guys going. So you can remember when Lurian was kind of explaining how the ship worked to you, she mentioned that the AI inside is described as. Actually, hold on. Let me use the specific words here. Maybe I shouldn't, because then you guys are going to make fun of the way that I portray it.
It is crazy. I really didn't expect her to be like, all right, you guys can have my ship. Thanks for buying it back.
Right.
Like, good luck on this journey. I was like, I assumed she'd be like, I don't know, flying it,
Yeah,
taking us
or
where we
at the
need to
very
go.
least-
Well, I
or
think
at least like being like an
she
engineer for repairs or anything.
kind of
like
wanted
that.
to go, but the mob boss was like,
Yeah, she kind of
"You
needs to
had-
work off her
you
debts.
haven't paid up
Mhm.
all of your debt yet, so like
No, I
Yeah,
understand. I
yeah,
just
yeah.
was saying. I thought that was crazy.
I was trying to tell him that he was stupid for lending to her in the first place, but apparently that was not the right thing to do.
But no, the AI inside is described as, and I'm not going to do very well at this, but maybe you guys can help me. A warm, grandfatherly virtual intelligence with a gravelly voice and loose penchant for risk taking and colorful language.
Oh, Grey Poupon.
Oh, fuck you, I think is what I'm going for. So, but no, so First thing that we need to do though is kind of assign roles. So as you guys are kind of getting into the ship, you guys each need to select what role you're going to be operating under. And we're doing the roles. They're going to be the same as they were in 1E. So one moment, and I will list those off for you guys. So we have Captain, Engineer, Magic Officer, Pilot, and Science Officer. Kind of what we're dealing with here. So
I walk over to the captain's chair.
okay.
I'll be pilot.
Am I the only one who seems concerned about this?
No, we will be just fine. Where is that alcohol at?
Yeah, my best skills are obviously like computers and engineering, I think.
Yeah, I can
There it
say.
is. Time to get started.
Yeah, so Captain kind of does like diplomacy and intimidation type things. Engineer is going to do engineering. Magic Officer is going to do like mysticism, or I guess that's Arcana. And then the pilot is going to be piloting, and the Science Officer is kind of going to be like your computers. And I said engineering.
I guess
I should have used the other. It's not engineering. It's
I'm pretty okay at all of those, so I'll probably just end up. Everyone else pick.
think-
I'll pick last.
I think in this version, engineering is in computers, right? I think it's all one skill
Yeah,
now.
Yes.
yeah. But there's also
So
you could
there's-
make an argument for crafting too, is what I was going for.
Oh, then that's me.
So you want to be the engineer and I'll be the science officer?
If that sounds right to you,
If the science officer is the computer skill, then that is what I'm best at.
then there you go. Cool.
There you go.
We should write
You
these
go.
down.
Who go?
Here we go. We are
okay, so
Groot.
let's.
Trivago.
I want to write this down again. So
Exactly.
Hyperion, you're going to be science officer.
Sure.
Yeah,
And-
Mr.
That was my
One.
previous designation.
Yes, science.
And
Yeah, we flew a little bit. I was just going back into the old rules.
Dalton,
Science
Sidmore, you're going to do captain.
Yes.
Okay. And Dylan, you said engineering.
Yeah.
Or, engineer. Excuse me. Okay.
Where are the other options after that?
The other two are magic officer and pilot.
Yeah.
Probably
okay.
makes sense for Varik to be the magic officer.
I agree.
Yeah. Got the magic touch.
And then that leaves
That's what I'm
pilot for you,
told.
Justin, which I assume is what you
Got that freaky
anticipated.
touch.
Perfect. Jumping back into the old, what was the name of our ship before, Brendan?
Uh-huh.
Oliphant?
You guys had a ship before.
Oliphant.
The Oliphant.
Timothy Oliphant. Yep.
Was that the
Was
original
that the first
name of the
I think
ship?
I think that was the first name. Wasn't there a second name, or was
That
it
was
vice
the
versa?
original name, but we kept making it up different ones.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait,
man,
let's
that's
just call it the mop bucket or the cleaning crew.
This is
Fuck
this is
it.
the sun
Yeah,
diver,
not
damn
bucket.
it. Okay. So
No, it's
as
gonna
you
be
guys-
like Groot with Garrett with his Garrett with his fucking horse with Roach. Every
Yeah.
every ship we have, we are
just
gonna
made
call
the same
it the mop bucket.
Perfect. Okay. Well, you guys all take your seats. Kind of get strapped in. Kind of familiarize yourself with what's going on. And you you get your course
Fly
set.
into the middle of the sun.
And
we
the
do
sun
it.
diver
Awesome.
faces the blazing I want to say Corona's right
Corona. Yeah.
Corona was
Corona,
correct.
yeah, Corona.
Corona.
Corona of the Packed World Sun, and the gravelly voice comes on, and it's just like, hold on to your butts, y'all. Here we go. And the thrusters fire. Moments later, solar plasma surrounds the vessel, and a low, soothing hum fills the interior. Instruments show the Sundiver is channeling stellar forces around and through the systems, siphoning a portion as extra power. and you guys begin to travel down into the sun towards Noma. You expect this trip. Jesus Christ. If all goes as is planned and has been plotted out, this trip should take around 5 days.
Holy.
Yeah.
This is
so-
why I was talking about entertainment, dog.
Yeah.
5 days.
Well, and we talked about you probably got some stuff. So we'll start with day 1 here. What is the dynamic on the ship? What kind of downtime activities are you guys doing? Staying focused on your controls? You guys chatting, doing stuff? Like what's the move here? This would have been a great opportunity to have a flashback scene that I should have worked out with Varik and didn't, and just remembered until right now. Although you have a backstory now, we didn't work out any scenes, so. But if there's anything anyone
Well,
wants to
good thing you
share-
told us. That way we
Yeah.
notice it.
That way we know it didn't happen.
to peel back the curtain in my games, everyone's on the same page here. Knows I'm being an idiot, so it's I
Okay, guys,
honestly blame
I
Minecraft.
said day one, we just break the seal and party the entire first day. Yes.
Party, 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 party.
What is the panther growl at the
Dude,
start
it's
of that?
the shit, man.
Oh yeah,
That's
the Patra national anthem right there.
how you start a party. It was
The whole
fucking
national
panther.
anthem is one panther going rah, rah, rah.
Good
Dude,
for a
that's
Wildcat.
insensitive. You know what he's
First
saying?
down.
He's like live long and prosper for the Patra community. It's like
Dylan, hit him with it again. I don't think he understands.
Yeah, I
don't
need
think
to. I think I
he
need it
quite
one more
under-
time.
Yeah, let's hit it. Let's do one more on him.
See, is it not self-evident? Like the freedom of my people.
Mm.
I kind of like how it like almost digitizes into like some synth shit.
Okay, you sound like he needs to hear it again.
No, I.
There it is.
All right. Perfect. Okay. So we have a couple people that want to party the whole first day. Little, maybe I don't want to say it resting, but letting loose a little bit.
You
Is
gotta
that what
break the seal.
everyone wants to do? What's the vibe on this ship? You guys haven't
Will we
had
be
a lot
having-
of like.
Will we be having some karaoke?
Oh, absolutely.
I was gonna say that sounds like a resounding no, because no one
Here
said
comes the
anything.
sun. Do 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 do.
Write that down. Write that
Oh,
down.
We're in the sun. I like that.
We're all so dumb. How do we not
We're
have that
in the
already?
sun. Do 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 do. It smells like bacon in the morning.
I think Varik has this like cardboard sign that he's put up over the med bay and taped up that just says massages.
You got like
Oh boy.
just 3 dice in there to like simulate slots, like you're really just missing it.
No. That would be funny, but I don't think that I'm actually doing that.
Valid.
This is
I
no.
think Varik is sitting in the med bay just kind of like while everyone parties.
What did I
It's
get
like,
myself
Waiting for one of
into?
us to get hurt.
like, this is not what I signed up for.
A week ago, I was helping people in a casino, and now I'm flying into the sun. Yeah,
And these people
bunch of
are all
partiers.
alcoholics.
just party. And the other, it's the same 5 seconds of a
It's in
song
my
playing
nature.
over and over. Okay.
Yep.
Is Sidmore out, or is Ramdas joining us day 1?
But about halfway through the day, yeah, he would have flipped.
So what
If
is
we were
that?
partying the whole day. Well, it depends. When did the party get started?
I don't know. There's
Pretty sure
nothing in the
party
book
starts
about
when we
this.
walk in.
Well, no, like so this you said this is day 1, so we already went to bed and woke up, and now we're doing a
You're
whole
like
day of
you've
diving,
been flying for like an hour is all. Like this is day 1 of the journey.
Okay, so we just got in.
Yeah,
We're
you're
1
flying.
hour in. We're already partying.
That's what I'm asking. What are you guys doing? Like, what does this look like? You got a 5
Fuck
day
it. I
journey
like
here.
I like that. I like that. We immediately rip all the caps off the booze and start blasting through our reserves.
Just 4 days of hangover.
Yeah, as soon as we see
Uh,
that there's no TVs or PlayStation, yeah, we start boozing.
Yeah, we're like, well, what else are we gonna do?
Okay.
Make some beer pong.
What is Ace doing in
Okay.
this? Or Hyperion?
I think Ace will probably spend his time familiarizing himself with his new weaponry, checking on the ship's defense systems, stuff like that.
Okay.
Should we be looking at like
Going-
downtime activities? Is that what we should be doing?
Certainly could.
I mean, is
That's
that
something-
like that's what this is? This is
Thing,
exploration
isn't it?
mode, right? Or
We
If there's
could
something,
explore the
if
ship,
there's
let me
something that
see.
you
Once you
mechanically
get that
want
done,
to do during this time, absolutely.
that's probably what makes sense. Okay.
Isn't there a page we can see?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can
I
find,
don't
I could find the
have
link for it.
anything
One
anymore.
second.
Exploration,
is-
downtime. Here we go.
Downtime, yeah, there it is.
Browse.
Oh, did I post something?
I want to
on
grow. That's what I want to do in my
I wanna-
downtime.
Drive a contact.
Okay, well, there's going to be some things that you can't do.
Can I promote the circus?
You know what? Absolutely, you could promote
You
the
can always
circus.
promote the circus.
Just randomly, we've been traveling for how long? And I'm just like, hey, you guys.
Yeah, we still have
Yeah.
access to the universal internet system, right? So we can like send out
for
tweets
at least
or whatever.
for at least a little bit. Yeah,
Okay. Well, this is day 1, hour 1. so-
yeah, exactly. There's the link I just posted in the rules and documents channel too to the downtime activities as listed on Pathfinder at least. So, which I think are the same. I don't know. I guess I don't know if they added new downtime activities.
I looked them up in Starfinder. I don't know if it's the same list or not.
Let me pull out my actual physical copy of the Player Core rulebook.
Buddy.
It's
by
Coppity.
Barzo.
Hippity coppity,
Austin.
here comes the slappity.
Uh-huh.
Austin, I did get put clarification on.
Did you see the
I think I
that
saw.
striking
Yeah, I think
rune.
you're good there. Yeah, as long as it's not the
Okay,
the
on the
crystals.
striking
Yeah,
rune,
specifically
okay.
go in the solar weapons. So,
What?
let's see. Exploration mode, page 430. Exploration mode. Okay. Exploration activities. Analyze environment. Avoid notice. Defend. Detect magic. Follow the expert. Hustle. Implant augmentation. Stall upgrade. Investigate. Live stream. Recharge. Repeat a
Heyo.
spell. Scout. Search. Sustain an effect. Those are the ones listed in the book.
What's up, YouTube?
I
Dreaming
guess
from
that's
inside the
exploration mode.
sun.
So there's also downtime specifically, but it doesn't have a nice list like that. I think downtime's more like long term, right? I think that's like in between, like that's like earning an income and like doing stuff like that. That's like long term stuff. So yeah, so if anyone wants to do any of those, that's fine. If not, we can if no one wants to talk or do anything of particular note during this first day, then we can jump ahead here.
Yes, Sunny, after partying the full day, is going to secure disguise
Okay.
as a downtime activity, and he's simply going to clean up after the party, further emphasizing that we are indeed a cleaning crew.
Okay.
And so he's getting all the movements right and making sure that he really knows how to play the part.
Perfect. You're going into a potentially untouched society and going to continue to
Mhm.
work on your disguise as a cleaning crew. Perfect. But also just clean up. I like
Yes,
it.
after the party.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think Hyperion is best suited as a buzzkill. So if everybody else is having a party, he is probably not doing that. But he's probably working on studying some of his spells and like updating programs to make sure the ship is running correctly.
Okay.
So hopefully I get a check to whatever goes horribly wrong here in a second.
Why do you think anything's going horribly wrong?
I don't know.
This
it's
is some
it's
sort
not.
of game that has events that involve things that you're doing. That's
No, that's
crazy.
fine.
Day 2 then. We'll go to bed. Good night's rest or not go to bed. Maybe stay up too late. Whatever works for you guys. Anybody doing anything? Day 2. 3 days left on this journey.
Online hookers and blackjack.
Okay. Well, you could play blackjack, but there is no hookers. You could maybe
I
Google some
actually
hookers.
spent
Oh, we brought so many hookers with us.
I spent all night learning the formula for hookers. So
So
today
we uninstalled all of the life support systems so that we could add just a bunch of spaces for people to stay.
Yeah.
There any girls there?
Oh shit, you guys wanted girls? I made the formula for boys.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes.
Go, Fareed, go.
Oh yeah, we got the doctor involved. All right, perfect.
We got the
The
doctor
doctor.
involved. Okay, so day
Oh,
2, similar
no.
vibes,
The
partying,
doctor is in the house.
chilling, focusing on upgrades, ship sort of stuff, or
think-
is anyone talking with each other
Yeah.
maybe? Role play moments at all, or
I'd like
Listen.
to. I'd like to think. Sorry, Nicholas. I totally cut you off. I'd like to think that some of these random things are kind of like happening, cut into this montagey kind of moments.
sure, yeah.
Then it just ran. It just cuts to Sidmore just really somber. He's like, and then that's whenever he cut off her head. Anyway, let's continue partying, and then it just continues going on.
I'm gonna let Varik go, and then I have
Amazing.
something to roll back to because I forgot
I-
about it.
I think since no one visited the med bay, Varik just takes down the sign looking disappointed. His antennas
Oh.
pointing towards the ground that none of his new teammates want to interact with this.
Someone may have had a hangover the next morning. No one went to the med bay for that. You guys too
No.
much alcoholics to avoid
I
hangovers.
think
I'm
Ace
telling-
would have.
I'm
I think
telling
Ace
you-
would have gone down to meet with Varik and kind of get to know him a little bit. That first day, he's probably. I would say on the second day, he probably would
Try to socialize a
check
bit.
in with Varik and yeah.
That's okay. But the massage sign has already been taken down, so
So, no massages, just talking.
No,
just
no more
talking,
massages.
just therapy.
Oh, you're all sorts of doctor. Nice.
Clearly one of us
well,
needs it.
what I wanted to roll back to because I forgot about is how does Ramdas react when he, comes back out, through Sidmore and he's on a ship flying into the sun? Is there anything that happens there? Is he just par for the course with your crazy ass life?
Oh yeah, here we are again. What are we? Are we going into the sun right now? Holy God! All I see is sun. Are there windows? don't know if there's
Yeah.
windows on
So
this
I have a cool little map that I made, and it doesn't
Windows?
there's not anything on it right now, but I think it'd be cool for you guys to at least see this map. So I'm going to activate. Oh, wrong one. I'm going to
Windows
activate
Hey.
are
this map.
structural
I've been here.
weaknesses. There are no windows.
So can everyone see
window.
this giant?
I see a bunch of green. A sea of green.
A sea of
Loading.
green.
This is the
Oh.
inverse of what I imagined.
It's at 98% loading.
It's still loading. Yeah. I was
Oh,
gonna say.
okay. Okay.
Oh my God! It's just a bunch of hotspots.
Okay. Yeah. Let me know when you guys are loaded in. I'll
Loaded
explain
in.
what- Okay.
There it
It's
is.
So
just sun.
yeah, this is actually the sun. This
The
is an
hex map of the sun.
actual. This is an actual video of
It's a
our
live
sun.
stream from the sun right now.
It's not a live stream, but it is a 20-minute
Well, that-
video.
you don't gotta tell
that is-
them
that
that.
is
You don't
actually
gotta
the
tell
sun.
'em that.
So I thought it was
Just-
pretty
you
fucking
just
cool.
say it's a live stream, dude. Just
Why
say it's a
isn't
live stream.
loading?
It's yeah, it's a little bit beefier. So
It's
I'd
coming
rather-
from space, Nicholas. Just
I
give
would,
it a minute.
as a
It's live
reminder,
stream
if
from
you
space.
don't have hardware acceleration on while in Foundry, everything will be slow and miserable. So make sure that's turned on.
Where do I
Where's
do
that
that?
On or turn off?
Should be on. Allow hardware acceleration should be on.
You sure?
Accelerate that shit.
Yes, because you turn it off.
I
when you
usually
need
don't
to
press allow whenever they ask me.
When you need, you turn it off when you stream stuff. You shouldn't.
in Discord. So yeah,
Go ahead. Now
use
explain a little more.
use graphics acceleration when available should be turned on in your settings for Google Chrome, which you can click.
You can walk
get-
me through that later.
Yeah, it's just the 3 dots top right, settings at the bottom, then type in graphic and you'll see the option there.
Whoa,
whoa,
if
3
everything's
dots?
working fine, then you're
You
fine.
assume I'm having 3 dots?
Hey, mine's on.
Yeah, you lost me
Yeah.
at 3 dots.
Perfect.
We've already had this conversation a few
I see
times.
1
so I'm
dot,
sure
2
it's
dot,
fine.
No,
4 dot.
if you took an ellipses,
Uh-huh.
but you flipped it
Mhm.
to
Ooh.
where it was vertical instead of horizontal.
But there's a word. Let's Google it. Let's stop everything
That-
here real quick. A vertical ellipse. Oh, I
What
didn't know if
word
there's
are
one
you
word
looking
for
for?
what a vertical ellipse is. No, not vertical ellipse. Damn it.
I'll show you some vertical lips.
Because this is all so useful.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, there's no special word for it. It's known as the more options. What is?
What's happening?
That was a really long soundbite.
That was sick.
Did you have like multiple like that you could do back to back to keep that going?
Maybe.
Okay. No, this is
Anyway,
what you
shut up.
see. So
Shut
I
up
don't think
about
that
the slide.
there's not windows necessarily as much as there's like computer screens with like
Yeah, there's
like,
cameras on the outside.
Yeah,
They're
so you can like
projecting
kind of
it
see
from
You
the
what's
told
going
us we
on.
had machinery and stuff for it, right?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
said we don't have windows. They're structural weaknesses.
Exactly.
Mhm.
No windows. No capes. So
That's a quote from Mass
No
Effect.
capes.
that makes sense. But yeah, so day 2, maybe a little bit more conversation. No partying though. You guys are chilling day 2. Is that what it sounds like?
I mean, I'm still putting whiskey in my coffee, but yeah,
Sure.
less partying today.
Whiskey
Okay.
in my
Spa-
coffee.
Space whiskey, got it.
I think actually Varric has been taking notes. He's just kind of been observing everyone
We can read
throughout
out
these
on all.
past 2 days, and he's got like a notepad that he's just writing down like what everyone is doing and their habits and everything. Like, he's studying everyone very intently.
It's the kind of thing that if someone else found, it would be really weird.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It could
Like
be
when
cool though.
Abed
Like
had all the
Batman
notes.
does that shit.
I was gonna say Batman. What's the name of that movie? Where the bad guy
Dark
finds
Knight.
the list of all
Or
the...
yeah,
He's just-
Abed with the notes, and he like
Abed, yeah,
accidentally
that's
planned out their periods.
Yeah, he found out that they were in sync.
Yeah, he was like, wait, why are these matching up? Why are they getting angry at the same time?
I think they would look like doctor's notes for his patients.
Okay.
Oh,
that
so we
makes sense
couldn't
too.
read them.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They're in,
Prescribe something
Sheeran,
to
right?
help with his
Does
psychosis.
anyone else speak Sheeran?
Roy and Abed in
Oh,
the
right.
morning, at night.
I don't think so.
At night.
I have so many languages.
So
Or even our languages listed.
Sharon
Where are
is
the
not.
cameras? Oh, we don't
It's
film
on the
this.
very first tab. The character tab.
No, I don't speak Sheeran. I speak Vesk.
okay. Perfect. All right. So the second day passes uneventfully. Third
Excuse
day.
me, Austin. We're having a conversation. You don't have to cuss out.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we're trying to learn Sheeran. We're
I'm
trying to
sorry.
be-
Yeah, you're right. You guys
Trying
have
to
been
support
super
our new
talkative. I
friend.
should
Let's see.
encourage it when it
Where were
happens.
we?
It's like
I know
the
that
That sounds
Sardaukar-
more like the throat. Yeah, the
Yeah,
Sardaukar
Sardaukar.
throat.
I know how to say hello in it.
Yeah.
That was pretty quiet.
That was quiet, Justin. I didn't get that
It
one.
was very quiet.
It's Flame Yo Hotman.
Okay.
Yo,
Perfect.
hot man.
Avatar. Got it. That was better. That was a little bit better. If I was really listening for it, but all right. So you guys get through day 2 here. So you're about you're approaching at noon. I assume that there's still space noon. You're halfway through your journey. 2.5 days down. You're on your way. It's hard to tell. You're at the sun, so there's no real nighttime. You just kind of turn the lights off inside, but so you guys are sitting there hanging out. And
Wait a minute. What's
yeah.
this on the screen?
Yeah, give me a computers check there.
Ooh,
Brendan.
I get to do something at
A
long
solar
last.
flare. It's coming straight for it, and we're dead.
Then you come back to Baron, and he's just like, "Told you so."
They didn't even buy anything. They just took our fucking credits and flew into the sun.
Our credits straight into the sun.
We'll just take these with us. Hey, that's a
Oh,
cool
hell yeah.
die. I don't know.
Very nice. That's a cool day.
It's a cool die right there.
Thanks.
I'm gonna change my day.
29.
Okay,
I'm
I
gonna
think
steal
it's
that.
okay.
so with a 29, I think that you're, maybe you're not like
Save us all.
super duper focused on the screen all the time, like 24/7, but like
Oh, no, I am.
out of the corner of your eye, you see like there's like a steady readout of information on the ship, just like basically given like a constant systems update, and all of a sudden it like tabs in and it's just red, like it's just airs start flying down the screen, and the whole ship kind of lurches a little bit, and the and you're able to like immediately like start like trying to figure out what's going on. And like while you're doing that, we cut to the AI, you know, the Sundiver's computer, and he goes, "Well, now you know that's peculiar, y'all. We got a prop." And his voice kind of like slurs and like cuts out, and the vessel like lurches suddenly and stops. And like then like all this air message is coming down, and like numerous systems start to shut down. The main lighting inside of the ship like flickers off, and then like red emergency lighting starts to come on. Instruments show life support and artificial gravity still appear to be functioning under emergency power. And then the computer kind of like comes back on and says, "Okay, y'all, something's wrong, and I can't see it, but the Sundiver is heating up fast. I figure we don't have much time before we're all crispy critters. Better suit up and check it out quick like." And so if any of you aren't constantly wearing your armor, which I would have to assume that not all of you constantly are, which is fine. But if you're not, and even if you are, you start to feel the ship getting hot fairly quickly. So emergency power is flowing to the consoles in a couple different areas. But you guys have an opportunity. We're going to jump into traditional starship combat order here. So we'll go engineering, helm, gunnery phase, although there's not necessarily a gunnery phase in this situation, and let you guys kind of try to figure out what's going on and see if isn't something that you can do to fix it. Does anyone have any questions before we jump into that?
The door handle is warm. What does that mean?
The fire is shooting at us.
Save Bandit.
Yeah, it's just Varik in the back. Varik in the back is just like macheting one of like the major wires, and it's just like...
I only weigh 82 pounds.
Yeah, so there's all different sorts of actions that you guys can take during your turn, and I have those, so I can kind of try to help you work your way through those, because they're not necessarily listed out because they're specific to this situation. But again, you got to kind of work fast here.
Maybe
the ship, well, not exactly, because it's revealing to what's going on.
Oh, okay. Oh, sure,
yeah. So we'll start off with our engineering phase. So that's going to be
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's going to be engineering, and I believe also the science officer as well, right? I think that's right. Yeah. So it's going to be engineering and science officer. So Brendan, we're going to roll over. Like you said, you had been working on your computers already. You had been working on the computer. So while you're already able to be looking into this, that check that you're able to find, you can see that it looks like someone has planted some sort of a virus in the ship, and it is shutting down, like it's causing the power systems, the Sikatite matrix, and the power core all to like start malfunctioning. And so with that 29 that you got on computers, you're able to identify the different areas in the ship that we need to like fix, while also knowing that you are going to need to work and make some computer checks here to even be able to like try to isolate and get this virus to stop working and shut it out of the system. So we'll roll over that check, but then we'll also start into the round here. So it's your turn first. So if you want to try to make a computers check to try to like isolate this virus from the ship's computer, you need a certain number of successes at that before we're able to proceed with anything else that necessarily is going on. So, but also if there's any spells or anything that you have that you think would be beneficial in this particular instance, like certainly talk to me about that. We can give bonuses to that. But your goal right now is to basically try to like shut this virus out, and then everyone else will try to like, starts to undo some of the damage that it's done. But
okay, but you said there's also other places that people need to go to directly to fix what's going on.
So you know that that you guys need to basically open a few of the hatches throughout the ship to like let the let me see if I can how they describe it exactly.
He's trying to ventilate us.
I see
what the problem is.
They don't want to let the heat in.
Yeah, so there's like different decks on this ship, and so like the hatches have closed between these. So to be able to open those hatches to allow free travel to the other areas, we need to isolate this virus and get it shut out first.
Okay.
And then once those are open, then you know you need to fix the Sikatite matrix, reset, and then reset the power core. So it's kind of an order of operations here for the things that you guys know that you need to get done in order to do this.
Okay.
So looking for
And,
some
have
and
you-
resetting the matrix, is that like something that's in one of these other parts of the ship?
Exactly. So you have
So
to
we're-
you have to get these
imagine-
hatches open. Yeah, you guys are like
Okay, so we're
on
all
the
sitting
same-
in like a command
Yeah.
deck sort of thing, and we can access the computers from here, but we definitely can't get to this matrix thing that's in
Yeah.
like an engine bay or something.
and the power core. Right, exactly.
In the background. All right, so
But
I'm
yeah,
like,
so-
attention, cast. Gosh dang it.
Same dude.
Attention crew of the Sundiver, we appear to be being attacked by a malignant entity. I am now isolating a virus that is currently shutting down some of our systems.
But first, this ship is not called the Sundiver. Fuck, I'm going back to the wrong character. This ship is called the Mop Bucket.
And you're like-
Anyway,
Bucket.
continue
you're
what you're
like-
doing.
You're like actively looking at code that is like labeling it as Sundiver.
Yeah, it's sundiver.function, sundiver. Like, whatever you say, sir.
Aye,
I'm
Captain.
going to do my best.
Select all mop bucket.
Mop Bucket.
Okay, so I want to double
Yeah,
check.
anyone who works on code will tell you that it's a really bad idea to control F and to control H everything, because something's not going to get fixed right, or you're going to have something that's an abbreviation of something else, and it will fuck everything up, and you will never be able to put it back.
I know, right?
Yeah, totally.
Wait, so this was a virus? Is this some sort of inner sun virus? Or was this here from the very start?
I think I'm talking about it from the computer sense. I'm assuming someone plugged in a flash drive that they found on the ground outside.
Social engineering is a real threat.
That's it.
No, so with this success, you're able to start to isolate this virus, and you can hear throughout the ship like 3 hatches unlock below you, and like the first step of what you're able to have done here has unlocked these hatches.
I assume that this is all bringing back to mind Jurassic Park, and so I'm sitting here smoking a cigarette, and I'm just like, "Where is that motherfucker?"
No,
And it's
no,
like,
no.
Yeah. And then we also got a readout of the whole thing, and it's just like colored lines where the doors are supposed to be, and 3 of them just turned green, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
"Go, go, go!"
The sound of success
I'm-
is.
So
Did you hear that?
nope,
No.
nothing
Or is it
came
too
through.
quiet?
Nothing that time.
Nothing came through.
Dang.
But I will jump forward. So you hear like the sound through all of these hatches unlock. But if one of you goes and tries to open them, it still seems like there's something going on, and you can't get them actually open. So during the helm phase, someone can either
Wait,
can
did
try.
Sonny get to go?
I did not.
Your science officer, right?
I'm engineer.
He's engineer.
Okay, that's okay. Sorry, not helm. This is okay. So you are next here. My apologies. That's still in the engineering phase. We haven't jumped to
Terrific.
helm yet. So you know that you need to do some sort of an engineering check to try to get these hatches open so that people can get to the rest of the ship. And someone might be able to aid you. If someone has, and again, I say engineering, I mean crafting, a crafting check, or you could try computers, or someone else could try to help you with computers. Like the science officer potentially could. But if you're trying to get this hatch open, you know that you're gonna have to fiddle with something to try to get it open. So if you want to try
Perfect.
an
I've
engineering
been working
check,
with the spring loading system all day.
perfect.
I'll just I'll wedge it in the doorway and see if I can't just release it inside.
Perfect. That'll work. So if you want to give me that check.
Okay.
Okay. So with an 18, you're not like something slips, the spring doesn't align just quite right, and you're not able to get this hatch open.
Help!
Yeah, so you're kind of yelling out to
Help!
everyone else, and you know that without you being able to get this hatch open, that people aren't going to be able to move forward with what else is going on. Like if the science officer or yourself or the magic officer can't get to the Sycotype matrix or the power core, then you know that there's nothing else that they can do right now. I'll ask regardless. With the rest
Help
of the
everyone!
crew,
I can't get to the synthetic matrix.
is there anything else? Oh, that was weird. I'm hearing myself twice. Um. So helm phase, normally the pilot can try to like direct people and give people bonuses to help with things, and the science officer or the magic officer can also do things. Is there anything that you guys would like to try to do here? But the problem is right now is that that you weren't able to get that first hatch open to get to the rest of the system. But if there's anything that comes to mind that
Can
you
I give
wanna
like a
try to do.
check? Can I like aid somehow?
You
as
could
captain?
like command someone to do something and try to give them a bonus. Yeah.
But we're bottlenecked at what Dylan has to do right now.
Sure. So you could give him a bonus for the next time that he tries
help me.
it, or you could yell at Hyperion for his work to try to continue to isolate this virus, which takes multiple checks over multiple rounds to completely do.
I'll get it next time. I had the low roll.
Yeah, I'll just do the virus then.
Yeah. So what do you say to Hyperion as you're sitting in the captain's chair? I assume.
Hyperion, you have to get that virus out of our system. And all of this, while it's very, very dramatic, it's like that scene from Interstellar.
So good. What's the name of that song? Realignment or
It's the docking
Oh, we
scene, but I don't
slowly-
know what.
docking? Yeah,
If you
docking.
if you look at the camera, are we all slowly like rotating through space?
Yeah, we're slowly rotating.
Yeah, but
our stabilizers have gone
the
out.
camera cuts to outside of the ship, and you just hear the low roar of like the sun, basically. I think the sun's actually super loud, so it
A
wouldn't be.
sun dragon?
Yeah, there's a sun dragon.
We can't
Just go-
forget about the
go through
space
all our Hans
movies. The one with Sandra Bullock and George Clooney, and
Space?
also
Gravity?
the one.
Oh, Gravity.
Yeah, Gravity.
Yeah.
And also the one with
Sandra
Jennifer
Bullock in
Lawrence and
space.
Chris Pratt. Also very important
Travelers?
to yeah.
Or Passengers? Was it Passengers or Travelers?
I think
Passengers,
Passengers
is
sounds
right.
more right. Yeah.
We have to channel all three of those equally, okay?
Perfect.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
But any
All right, so
spells or
I'm-
anything during our helm actually, yeah, during the helm phase here or the engineering phase. I keep saying these phases, but it doesn't necessarily matter.
Was he pushing me to do another check, or is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
like a
yes.
bonus for next turn?
It'll be for the next turn. But if you want to go
Okay.
ahead and yeah, so you make that check, Dalton. So that sounded diplomatic
What
to me.
do I roll?
It sounded diplomatic. If you were being a dick, you could be like trying to intimidate him into doing better too.
You motherfucker. No, I'm just trying to be,
Be better
Why
at your
are you open?
job.
You're a nice captain.
for now.
You're literally
Unless I
a
start
robot. You
drinking.
can't figure
Yeah.
this out.
Boom. Oh,
I forget it, brother.
Okay. All right. So yeah, you'll get a +1 bonus here, Brendan, on your next roll. But again, I'll ask now. The rest of everyone else would be in this phase. So Nicholas or Justin, or nope, that's all of you. Is there anything else that you would like to try to do this round, knowing that the hatch isn't open? But I just want to give you an opportunity to do something if you want to.
Are there multiple hatches to open or just the one?
Just the one right now is like there'll be another one in the next area that'll need to be open before you can move to the last area. It's like 3 decks basically, so I have one more to get open, but you can't get to that right now. So
And what checks are we doing for those?
that
What
would be either crafting or computers.
I head down there and attempt to help Karu because I also have really high computers. Well, not
Karu?
really high, but
You
sorry.
did say wow. Hey, look at
Sunny.
that.
It's me.
He's a fan.
He's a fan. That's awesome. Thank you. I'm blushing.
It's also your name in Discord. That's why I said it.
Oh.
Don't get it twisted.
I do love him more.
I will go help Sunny. I do actually watch you guys every other Wednesday though. Yes, I'm gonna head there. I'm gonna help Sunny. I'm gonna make a computers check when I can.
Okay, you can go ahead and make that now, and we'll roll that over into the next one if you want to maybe get on a console next, because he was kind of trying to do it like mechanically. So if you want to get on a console next to him, to be able to like, hey, try this.
2 chances are better than 1. Where are my
Let's try
computers?
spinning. That's a neat trick.
I'll try spinning. That's a neat trick.
Okay.
It's only 19 or 17. I can't even tell.
Yep. That was good. Okay. So both of you guys will get the +1. Actually, no. You'll get
Is that
a
some
plus,
sort of ice cream you got there?
You'll get a +2, Dylan, on your next thing. And
Some sort of noodles in
Justin,
a cup?
the ship has stopped moving, so there's not a lot that I think that a pilot could do right now. But if there's
Twitchy
something,
eye syndrome. Gotcha.
some ability or spell or something that you think would be beneficial now's your time to use it. Otherwise, all good.
You know what you can do, Austin? Go to hell.
And if you're talking, we
Classic.
can't hear you. You are muted. That is fine. I will assume you have to step away, and we will come back to you.
We'll skip
nope.
your next 7 turns.
Sorry. No,
Nope, you're
I've been
Oh,
messing with sound stuff, so
Sure.
sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Yeah, we want to hear those soundboards.
all right, I'm just fucking with my hole.
So anything that you
Let
would like
me-
to, yeah. Again, that was always my biggest problem with Starfinder 1E like combats, is that you like could never use any of your abilities or anything. It was just exactly what was listed as your things that you could do. It was just skill
Yeah.
check rolls. So I try to give an opportunity
Um,
here, even though this isn't like a starship combat per se.
It is.
We're a
Um,
starship in combat.
This is just
Oof,
after we
this-
get hit a bunch.
Austin, could
Uh-huh.
one of my free actions, I can only use it once per day, is this confident actualization that kind of gives me advantage.
Okay.
Could I potentially use that on Hyperion, like use that on Hyperion as like a, hey, you got this, just to kind of give him like if we have a really important check.
Yeah.
I would say that I would
Sure.
since we're kind of dead in the water, I'll run to his side. And I will
Let's. So he already has
Hold
been
an action.
commanded by Sidmore this time, so there'd be the same kind of
well,
bonus.
I figure on this one
but-
I'd probably have to get to it.
Yeah, that works. Yep. And then
From-
next time
at
you'll be
all.
able to, because he's gonna have to do multiple checks. So on the next one, you could potentially
And-
give him
and
aid on that. So
So yeah, that would be like holding an action. Like that would be my 2. So like 1 action to move, and then the other 2 actions is to hold this confident actualization for the next time Hyperion goes. Because when it gets to my next turn, then it's just the end of it.
okay. Yep. That'll work.
That work?
All right, so we'll jump back here to Brendan. So you are still trying to isolate this virus and trying to get it out of the system. So I don't know if you're switching up your tactics at all, or still just trying to. You're just
COVID,
locked
that
in,
virus.
focused. But you'll get a +1 on this next computer's check if you want to make that roll, and let me know if that looks any differently, or if you're just 100% focused, locked in, and trying to get this thing out of there.
Yeah. You said I had to succeed on 3 checks here, basically.
Give me 1 second. As
And do we think it's going to be like?
I just got
the same number of
after hours
checks?
message.
Oh boy.
2 nights in a row. Sick, nasty. Sorry, go ahead, Brendan. I start that over though.
I was
for
going to
me.
ask. Okay.
Jerry's. I saw it.
So I was going to ask. Do we think it's going to be like the same number of checks for everybody else? Like are they having to like pry each door open one at a time, or should I just like?
No, not necessarily. Like you think that the main thing that you needed to do first when you're trying to isolate this virus is stop its control of the hatches, and so now if they can get through, then they should be able to do what they need to do at the thing. But it's not going to be the same number of checks necessarily. It looks like this is a virus, so the most amount of work that needs to be done is on you. Everyone else should have an easier time or a less number of checks to do things.
I'll keep working on it then. So you said there's an additional +1, so that's a 19 total.
Okay. So that is actually going to be a failure. So you're not able to. That the virus is starting to elude you a little bit more here. And give me 1 second
I'm
while I
saying
read.
Jurassic Park is offline.
Yeah, let me read this message to see if I need to deal with it right now. I didn't get a phone call. I just got a Slack message. So
Get slacked.
Brendan, I'm kind of thinking that like we can probably fail a couple of these.
Okay, I'm gonna mute
Hopefully
for a
we
second
don't.
because now they're calling me.
But I figure maybe on the next one, potentially I could use this confident actualization for you.
Whatever
I figure
works.
save it for one that could be potentially important.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been gambling for days now. We should be pretty confident in our ability to, I guess, I don't know, roll high.
That's
I feel
true.
like we won out. Like we came out positive at the very end of all that. So
True.
obviously we're on a hot streak. Grand scheme of things, I guess. But
So I figured out that all of my soundboard output things were just going to the default and not the sound effects. So pretty much all of my soundboards have been just playing for just me.
I mean, I feel like we've heard some stuff sometimes.
yeah,
It's
we
just
we
really
get
usually
them
really
Heard some
low.
of them, yeah.
I've added a couple recently, and that's probably what you were hearing.
That's fair.
Okay, I am back.
Speaking of that subject, Dylan, check your messages.
I think we're okay. I don't have to step away. There was just like a potentially a big issue, but the client has declined emergency support right now. So because it isn't that big of a deal, just have a slow upload. So, which I'll look at after the session. But okay. So where were we at? We just Hyperion has
Hyperion
Ion 12 has failed this next check. Okay. So Justin,
well, yes.
if you just want to hold on for now, we'll do yours when it comes back around to him, just for the
Sure.
role play of it, and that'll work. Okay, so between a successful Nicholas, what do you think that you did to help Sunny here? Like, did you like pull up a blueprint or something of the hatch to try to help? Whatever you did, it was very good help here because you're giving him a +2 bonus because you critically succeeded on the assists. So
It was it was a computer's check, so I probably did point out like a critical point in the hatch.
Okay.
In order to help Sunny determine how to open
what's
it.
going on? Okay, perfect. Well, Sunny, if you want to try to break open that first hatch again, we will go from there. And again, I want to emphasize that the ship is getting hot. Like every round that passes by, we get closer to taking actual damage, radiation. The matrix is failing. You guys are just sitting in the sun. So
Here we go.
Yo, are those dots
Beautiful.
pretzels?
with the +2,
Dude, those are the best pretzels.
That is a success. So you are able to.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's so good. I can't buy them because I
Dude,
don't
Dots
stop
pretzels
eating
are
them.
so good. They're so good.
Absolutely the best.
They know what they got.
Yeah, it's insane. I can't buy them anymore because I literally just will constantly eat them. But you're able to like get this hatch open with the help of old Varik the Freak here. So now you have access down into the Sikatite matrix. So that is going to be either to try to realign the vessel's Sikatite matrix. That is going to be Arcana checks or crafting/computers checks to try to help realign that. And it'll be more than one check on that. So we jump down. Everyone, I guess, Dalton, you have not had an opportunity to go this round, but everyone else was like aiding. So we can
For the second round or for the first round?
I
aided Dylan.
No, you aided.
No, you aided Brendan.
Or
Brendan.
Brendan, yeah.
And Brendan and failed that.
Even
Okay.
with your aid.
Yeah, even with your aid. But I guess you did that on the first round for the second round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you want to if you want to command again and try to prepare to aid someone, then that you could do that now.
Okay, so we got through.
So he's still working on the computers. You see the hatch get open. You know the ship well enough to know that the matrix is down there. So if you want to yell at someone to go do something, you can do that. If you want to encourage someone to try to do something, you can do that.
Encourage Varik. Is that what you're saying? To do what? What were you doing? You're going down in there? Okay. Well, do that. Go down in there and figure out what's in that room.
For all of
Figure
our
out what's wrong with
podcast
it.
listeners, Varik is shaking his head. We're not a podcast. I mean, we are, but we're not.
I didn't want you guys to have to listen
Crazy.
to the munching.
Yeah,
so-
no, I appreciate it. No,
It's
no,
like
Chris
half
was-
the fun
Chris
of the
was
dots,
pretty-
dude.
Chris was pretty good about cutting that kind of stuff out, so you should be good.
Crisp is pretty crispy.
Oh, never mind. We
No,
got
I have
some- we
really
got
good
some of that.
yeah. I have a really good Arcana skill check. So
Okay.
I figured I go next. So
Perfect.
Yes.
And then Justin, you kind of seem like okay, you're gonna help Brendan on his next one. So okay,
Yep.
okay, perfect.
got it,
So
buddy.
we'll jump
This is
back
Rocky
up.
Road.
So Hyperion, if you would like to continue to isolate this virus, you are welcome to do so. And
I'm-
Justin, if you want to explain how you're aiding here and roll that first, maybe, then we can do that. So
Yeah. So given that it's called confident actualization, I think what Ace would be doing is trying to just kind of reassure Ion here that, hey man, you've got this. You're a skilled you're skilled at the with computers and all this stuff. You've got this. So yeah, you'll now roll twice and take the better result.
You're great.
Oh,
You got
cool.
this, but please do not fuck this up again.
cool.
You're in trouble. All right,
And
let's see. Let's
I-
see what we got.
Not to push you any one direction, but I have to imagine, given your previous life, that there has been serious moments like this before that you have potentially had to deal with. So you think that is like,
Oh yeah.
is Hyperion the type of, well, both of you, but is Hyperion the type of person to like have flashbacks to horrible stuff, or is that kind of like in and out, memory wiped, I'm a robot, doesn't matter, or are you like thinking back to
No,
other
I think he's just-
situations where?
He's like, had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Perfect.
I
Okay.
would also like to point out you did not give me a second action. So or second turn.
Oof.
What
You
Favoritism. It shines
Wow.
bright.
I
You
aided
aided.
on my first turn.
Take
oh,
a star point. There you go.
I really should have. had
Are we
this
still
all
on
written
turn two
down.
though?
No, this would be top of 3 now with you
Because
going
you
again.
failed the second
We'll
turn.
go ahead and let Nicholas do something.
Yeah,
First.
yeah, that's fair.
I haven't done anything.
That was why I told.
I ain't done nothing yet. Boom.
That's why I told Dalton to.
Yeah, I really should have just
baby.
written it down because it's weird how
Help
they have
him.
it written down and then also say to do it and the rounds and phases thing. It doesn't make sense. And I didn't think.
What's
that
the
through,
flavor,
so-
Brendan? You're showing it. You're flashing it, and you're not fucking showing. Is it Rocky Road? Is it?
I don't-
Is
he can't do
is it
nuts.
something basic? Is it something
like-
basic?
Like moose tracks.
Okay,
I
well-
can't fucking read it. Something with cheesecake in it.
Oh,
Ooh,
gee.
okay. Caramel
Caramel
chocolate
chocolate
cheesecake.
cheesecake. I rolled a
Uh,
natural one.
That sounds good.
Woo!
Everyone I'm helping isn't helping.
Okay.
I'm done
So
helping.
I imagine you get down there, Nicholas, and you are like staring at
What the
this
fuck?
like this machine, and you're like trying to figure out. You're like, what? And you're like open the wrong door, like you're not even at the right machine. So that's why nothing that you're doing is making sense. Oh, fuck, it's the other door. And like, so you go to the other door, and you're ready to go for the next time. All right, is everyone?
Oh my god.
Perfect. Is
Is
everyone,
everyone?
done something now? Round 2.
I
Done
think so.
so much stuff, dude.
Okay. Top of round 3. Let me double check here. You guys all have your suits on. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Got it. All right. So, yep. So so Brendan, Justin is aiding you on this. So this is you and Justin, and he has given you so much confidence that you get to roll twice and take the better for this next check.
Roll
don't
a
have any
1 and then
additional-
roll a 2.
Bonuses, right? I just
No bonuses, just the advantage this time around.
there's a thing here. It says normal, keep higher, or keep lower.
You could try keep
on it.
higher. Yeah, try. Yep. there
Do you
go.
want a higher roll or a lower roll?
Nice. Okay.
Higher, please.
So you are through the
Looking
confidence of Ace telling you got this. You know, you believe a little bit deeper in yourself, and you are able to isolate this virus a little bit further. You think that you're really close to completely shutting it out and having it no longer impact the ship in any sort of way.
God, you're so close. Keep it up.
You're not quite there yet, though. I appreciate that we went quiet for that, and there was no one talking over it. That was good. Okay. So there is still one more hatch to be opened. So like you guys are trying to get to like the third area. So if you would like to try to work on opening that hatch now, anyone can. Or if you would like to try to realign that first Sikatite matrix in the ship, you are able to do so as well. So it's kind of just whoever wants to act here and potentially aid here, talk to me.
Yeah,
Sick
I'd love
and
to
tight
try and
matrix.
realign that sick-tight matrix.
Okay.
Sick and tight. The sick and tight
Thick
matrix.
and tight.
It's a sick and tight matrix.
Siccatite. Sickatite.
No, CICKANDTIGHT.
Thick
That's how you
and
spell it.
tight.
I don't know what the fuck you were on, but
It's
that's how you spell it.
TNT dynamite.
Dynamite. Okay, so you're gonna try to get in there and work on the matrix. Is anyone trying to aid? Sidmore, are you yelling out any commands to anyone here? Is two of you gonna work on this matrix? One of you gonna try to work on the hatch? Like, what are you thinking here?
I've helped everybody except for Dylan, so I'll help him try to
So
get
you're
that.
gonna- Okay. And then
I
go ahead.
would try and go to the other hatch.
Okay, you aided Brendan on this turn though, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry.
Yeah. Nope, you're good. All right, so
Who knows? What turn is
Dylan,
it?
Dylan, it's round 3. Dylan is
Who
trying
are
to
you?
aid.
Where are we right now?
Aid. Which one? What's your name is Dylan,
Who are you?
and Nicholas. What would you like?
No,
to
my
try
name is
to do?
Dalton.
You going to try
Jackass.
to open the next hatch, or are you going to wait for them to
Jade.
potentially fail and try to?
We have to open the hatch.
So Sunny is trying to do the Sikatite, and
Uh-huh.
that's the Arcana check.
Arcana or
Crafting.
and yeah, crafting / computers.
Or crafting. I can try to open the other hatch because that's also computers.
Yep.
Okay. I'll
Yep.
try to open the other hatch.
Yeah, there's like a console that you could try to use to like get the hatch open, or you can like try to physically tinker with it to get it open. So, okay, let's do yours first since it's just a single check, Nicholas, and you can see if you can't get the last hatch open up here so that you guys have access to reset the power core.
Where's my character sheet?
Come on, that's
Very middle of the road roll.
that is the just enough. So you're able to get there, get into the console. You've like, I've done this before. I helped out on the previous one, and you're able to enter the command, which is just /open, and the hatch just opens right on up. So you guys now have access to the whole ship. All of the hatches
Oh,
are
yeah.
open. Let's see if we can't get
Fuck
this
you,
Sikatite
virus.
matrix at least started to be realigned here. So give me that aid check
Uh,
first there to try to encourage your team here. Captain
I don't know
Sidwell.
if I can do it.
Yes. Nope, not deception.
And again, aid checks are like DC 15, so I'm given. Oh, so 50. Okay, so
Do it.
you did not get the crit, but you did get an aid. So you were at when? What do you say here? When you're what's that look like?
I say do it. Do it. Yep, that's exactly what I say. Do it.
Okay, perfect. And somehow that speaks enough to Sunny to attempt to do it. So Sunny, why don't you go ahead and give me that check to see if you can't start to realign the matrix here.
See if you can't do it. I don't
Okay.
think you could.
21.
That is not going to be enough. So this is just like a little bit too much for you. Maybe if you had some better
Sidmore
aid.
throws his hands up because everybody he's trying to help, it just fucking goes the exact opposite.
Hey, you haven't really helped all that much yet.
I haven't.
Okay. And okay. All right, so we'll jump back now. Round 4. It is getting super-duper hot in here, and I'm not necessarily going to keep track of it because I don't think it's going to matter. But you guys all are going to take 1 point of non-lethal fire damage. As it is even breaking through your suit, how hot it is getting in here, and it is starting to affect your ability to concentrate as the whole system is failing. Does anyone want to try to aid Hyperion this round? And if not, then we'll jump into Hyperion, trying to get this last success here to isolate and subdue this virus.
The virus.
I will attempt to aid.
Okay.
Computers, right?
Yep. So if you want to stand over his shoulder and point out what he's doing wrong, go ahead and give me a check for that.
Oh, it didn't. I actually
Okay.
rolled a 10, but it didn't. Oh, I wonder if I cleared out my.
You're good.
I guess 6 delays.
Yep. You still make the check. So, something about what Ace points out seems to be somewhat helpful here, but we'll see if it's helpful enough. Hyperion, if you want to give me that check here.
Nope.
Okay. So I think what Ace pointed out maybe was the right thing, but part of you maybe thought that he was wrong because you want to do it yourself, and that's just not quite good enough. So we will jump down as you're continuing to go away. You know, I've almost got it. Keep going, guys. I'm close. Matrix, Power Core are all available here. What do people want to do?
Okay, which one of you clipped that? Any of you guys? Do I need to do it?
It's already out on the internet. It's
Get
fine.
it, Dylan,
Okay.
get it.
I'll clip it myself. I mean, I can highlight it myself. I've got a button
I'll
for that.
clip it myself.
I've got a button for that. Matrix, Power Core. What are people wanting to do here? The rest of everyone. What combination of fixing things or aiding to fix things, or are you thinking? And you don't have to aid either. You can. One of you could try to fix it and fail, and then the other one can try to fix it and succeed too. Like, that's fine.
That's what I was gonna say. Also, is the power core gonna be the same checks?
Power Core is not Arcana related, so it's just would be computers or crafting. The Sikatite Matrix is the only like mystical part of this ship. Like, that's the only thing that seems to have some magic involved with it. So
Okay. They're the same for me, so it really doesn't matter.
Okay.
I guess Sunny can keep working on the Sikatite Matrix. I will go for the power core, and I will try to do another computers check.
Okay. And before you do that, Sidmore, are you wanting to aid either one of them in any way, or try to, or go down there and try to help yourself?
Fuck no, I don't have any of those skills.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'll try and aid. Guess, Jesus. I mean, who wants to lose? Who wants to take the L on this?
Or
Because
who has the
whoever I
lower
choose,
number too, if you want to min-maxy it.
It is technically me, because I think Karu gets a plus 14 and I get a plus 12. Not Karu, Sunny.
Oops, I did it again.
So you're saying
Who
help
am I?
Nicholas out here?
Yep.
Who am I?
Okay.
And what does that look like? So he's going down to the power core to try to fix the power core.
Okay, I guess go to the fucking power core. I don't know.
Perfect. I hope you fail this, because that was pitiful.
Yeah, I'm going to.
No, not you. Him. Nope.
Oh, well,
Somehow that was actually a critical.
Oh my god.
Oh wait, never mind.
that's hilarious.
I was looking at the wrong number.
Oh my god.
Okay, so yeah, you failed.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my
Sidmore.
god. Oh my
But
god.
Harik,
Oh my god.
regardless of what he said, you are able to successfully start to repair this power core. It looks like there's just a little bit more work to do, but you have that first check done there, and believe within another round that you could probably get it fully reset. So Sunny, would you like to work on the Sikatite Matrix?
Yeah, seems right.
Okay.
I gotta do this on my own. Okay.
This is you like sweating, like looking at the. Oh,
Natural 20.
Hey,
Okay,
yo.
perfect. So with a
all I
natural
needed.
20, specifically with one that is a 34, when the check is a 24, you are able to actually completely realign the Sikatite matrix in one turn, and get that fully back online. And you guys feel the ship like start to cool off almost immediately. I should have stopped talking. I apologize. You feel the ship immediately start to cool down, but you still don't
Right.
have the power that you expect to have. And you know that the virus is still active. It could potentially start attacking things again, until Hyperion's able to shut that out. But it
But
seems
Does
Go
the
ahead.
ship have power now?
The ship's always had like emergency power, but you don't
Mhm.
have the power core isn't fixed yet. It's just like the shielding
Okay.
around the ship that seems to be
Okay.
working again.
But like the
I just
AC, is
wasn't
that
sure
coming
if
back
maybe-
on, or
Nope. That's the power core. It's still hot as hell.
I just didn't know if maybe Ace needed to start heading back towards the pilot's seat. So
Nope, doesn't appear to be that
Oh,
case yet.
so but it's still hot. So we're all
Yeah,
still
still-
getting in there. We're still hot together.
Yeah.
We're still hot together. I got you.
Jesus Christ. All right, everyone takes another point of non-lethal fire damage, which you don't necessarily have to write down. We'll start back at the top again. Hoping
I do
Hyperion's
negative
able to isolate
yeah.
this out. Does anyone want to aid Hyperion again?
I cannot.
I'll go ahead and
Ace is still working on it. Okay.
yeah, I'll still.
Ace is like, oh, no, I meant blah, blah, blah. Maybe, we'll see. Go ahead and give that check.
Blah blah blah.
Please listen to me, man. Please.
Listen
Okay.
to what I gotta say. I'm trying to
da- da- da-
help
da.
you.
Okay, this should.
Wait.
I had to clear my cookies and cache and stuff, so
Okay.
I lost some some settings.
Sure, that makes sense. Okay. So, yep, you get a +1 to this roll now, Brendan, as Ace is able to aid you. So,
+1, huh?
I believe in you.
Oh.
Oh.
What's
Please listen to
what's
me.
going
I know
on
what I'm
here?
talking about.
What's happening?
Ace, you
Why
look
is our
over,
why is our computer not computing? I don't understand.
you look over Ace, you look over Hyperion's shoulder, and he has resorted to just writing the word fuck over and over again.
Fuck.
Oh, I thought maybe he was in screensaver mode.
His keyboard
Yeah,
has become
forgot to shake his
unplugged.
mouse.
He's just watching
I'm
a
sorry,
video
I
of
appear to
someone
have
else
lost
doing
connection there for a minute. What are we doing?
Hi, my name is Hyperion11. Nice
I was
to
actually
meet you.
resting my hand right on his reset button for 30 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
Whoa!
And then he goes into
That does
Spanish
not
mode
feel
like
as good
Buzz.
as you think it does. Yes, that's right. Hola, mi hombres. ¿Cómo está?
Uh-oh.
That'd be
Figure
actually
this out
great.
later.
All right, so the rest of you.
Ay, que hombres.
The only thing left to fix now down below that you know of is the power core. As long as we can get this virus figured out here. So is there how would you like to work on this power core? And Sid Moore, if you don't have the ability to directly help with it, how would you like to aid, or whom would you like to
Man,
aid?
he's not even aiding at this point. He has his like head against like the, I guess not window, but like somewhat window. He's just head
Just the
there.
side.
There's like a bit of condensation building up because of like the sweat
It's hot
and like how
too.
hot it is.
It's
Yeah,
fucking-
and so he's just like kind of rubbing his finger on the sweat, just like against the wall, just like I don't give a fuck anymore. Like we could die. I don't care. Exactly. There you go.
Perfect. All right. So between Sunny and Varik, then, do you guys want one check trying to aid each other, or going for 2 checks? What's the plan here? As I say, Varik, you
2
feel like
check.
you're close, so like you could potentially do this here, but
Yeah, I feel like we should just both attempt and see if one of us succeeds.
Yeah.
well, Varik, you're already there. If you want to try it first, and we'll see if Sunny even gets down there in time to need to help.
I don't think it was quite enough.
Yeah, you're trying, and it's just like this last little bit isn't necessarily clicking. So Sonny's able to get down there and try to tinker with it physically, and maybe you're able to figure it out. We'll see here, Sonny.
All right,
And
30.
Sonny looks behind it, and there's just a big ass cord that just was kind of loose, and he gets it plugged back in, and
It was an
The
extension
virus
cord.
unplugged it. Oh no.
It was still plugged in, but it was turned off. So
yeah, the
it
little
looked like
switch
it
or
was
whatever.
plugged in
Yeah.
from. Yeah.
So that the power turns back on. So you guys that are down below, or
Oh,
deeper in the
jeez, that
ship,
would hurt.
feel like everything potentially is fixed. But Hyperion knows that this virus is still active in the ship, and unless he is able to get this thing isolated, it could take back over at any point here. And
Like herpes.
everyone
True.
takes.
That shit comes back with you.
It's getting really fucking hot now. That's 6 points of non-lethal fire damage here. So we're back to the top. Anyone can try to aid or help Hyperion if they feel like they would like to. Else he can make this check here.
I think Ace is. I think Ace is gonna give it a try. It's one of those ooh, let me give it a shot.
Well, there's another computer console that you're let me just.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sneak over here real quick.
And so if you guys want to both make a check and see if you're able to do it here.
Warn me.
What's that?
Figure give more chances for.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Hmm.
I gave Ion the no one's gonna get this except me.
Perfect.
Got it.
Perfect. Yeah, so with a natural 20, you were able to find where this virus was living, where the futuristic space equivalent of this .exe was placed and ran, and you're able to kill it and clean out the rest of the Jesus fuck. Clear out the rest of the cold. Speaking of that, I don't want to jump, but there was a jump scare in the drama last night that was the best, the craziest jump scare ever. It genuinely, I feel like it got everyone. It was fucking wild. But yeah, so you guys are able to isolate this and get it cleaned up. And the ship starts cooling back down. And if Ace gets back in the pilot seat, he is able to turn, I assume it some form of autopilot back on. Maybe you kind of start getting it back up, and you're able to push through. It seems like, although it feels like it took a while, that was only 4 or 5 rounds, so you really got that taken care of fairly quickly. So you did not take any hull point damage to the ship. The outside of the ship doesn't feel like it got damaged necessarily in this. But you guys are experiencing a minor form of heat stroke at this point. All of you are. So, is there anything that you guys would like to do or say or look into after this, or kind of back to normal?
Varik, is my smile crooked?
Oh my god.
I'd like to know where that virus, if we could find anything out on where it came from. Was the casino that messed with it or something? So I would at least bring that up. Maybe that might be something Ion wants to take a day on.
Did we get any of that information when we
You could, and while you were trying to isolate it, that's not necessarily something that you think that you could have focused on. But if it's something that you want to spend the rest of the day trying to look into and study, that's certainly something that you might be able to get some more info on, if that's something that you're interested in.
Yeah, I mean, I think we definitely should figure out who put it there.
Right.
And why.
Exactly.
And who.
Yeah, that too.
And why.
But also why.
Maybe.
Yeah, so if you want to give me
when.
Jesus Christ. a computers check,
When,
or
where, what,
if you want
why,
to spend
and
enough
how.
time on it, you could, probably just take 20 on it and figure out potentially what's going on. If you have any, I don't know if there's any spells or anything like that that could potentially help in this sort of situation to like trace things like that. I haven't looked through spell lists, but that's certainly something you can do. And while you're doing that, is everyone else just chilling, trying to cool off? Is anyone going to the medical bay now? I don't know if Farik is used to dealing with heat stroke, living on the sun. I don't know if that looks like anything, or if anyone is doing anything else while Hyperion's digging into this code, trying to figure out what's going on.
Dig it in your ass.
I would check in on everyone and see how they're doing. If they, I mean, I know everyone's probably going to be. We didn't take that much damage, but I would be checking on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, we're suffering from heat stroke, even though we didn't take we took 2 points of non-lethal damage.
You took 6 at one point.
7. We took 7 total.
Yeah, the last roll was a 6, so I think it should have been 8.
Yeah.
But
I
mean, it was
first
not.
one was 1.
It was 1, 1, 6. So
we took 2 rounds of 1.
I rolled 1.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. So I'm not. It's not like a mechanical heat stroke. I'm just saying, like, the type of heat that was hitting you guys is like
It's more of a biological heat stroke. It's not a mechanical one.
It did. Yeah, exactly. It did not feel good.
Yeah, I would just check in on everyone, make sure everyone's doing okay, see what they thought of the interaction, and but yeah, just trying to get things back to normal. Is there? I know in the previous 20 of Starfinder, there was the thing where we could make a piloting check to see if we could shorten or get there a little faster.
You could, but that was more when you were traveling through the drift, like how well you could navigate the drift, because it was kind of not normal space. But given that you're going from point A to point B in a straight line without anything, you're not traveling through the drift necessarily. There's not really a way
We're already going as
increase
fast as
it.
possible.
Yeah. Yep. No, it's a good question though. But yeah, more of a drift travel thing. Anyone else just kind of relaxing, figuring out what's going on?
Yeah, whenever Ace walks around checking on everybody, Sidmore would just be like, physically I am fine, mentally is another question. And then he starts looking at his bottle.
Okay. Reaching
That would be plotting. So
I think Ace would hang out with him for a little bit. And do you feel like you need to drink, or
the bottle is bubbling too because it got so hot, it maybe even started to boil. So
have you ever questioned the teachings of the Mormon Church?
Oh no.
Have you ever, by your inaction, allowed a human come to harm?
Oh, but yeah, I would check in on Sidmore, making sure that he's doing all right. He had a rough time in that.
He looked real sad near the end of that.
So.
At the end of that minute, he was nothing.
I couldn't help fucking anybody.
To be fair, one of the things you just said was, do it!
Just do it. Oh,
you know what to do. Just do
brand
it.
of shoe said, just do it.
Yeah.
Just do
it.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
Is Sidmore doing all right, or is he?
He's fine. Really he's just upset. He's just upset that he did dick all in that.
Hey man, we all have those days.
Everybody has those days.
Gotta keep pushing, man.
It's good to see your captain looking sad and depressed. Maybe I just turned the shield off.
Maybe I...
don't do that. Don't do that.
That looks like a hot
spot. Dylan, that's exactly what I was feeling when I don't want to be around anymore.
No, just step out the airlock.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, Hyperion, you want to?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely want to know.
You're just take 20 on that, right?
Where this hat came from. Yeah, if everything I can do is kind of under computers, I think I would spend as much time on as we need to. But I want to figure out. I want to make sure that all of the ship's other systems are operating normally, and then I want to
Yeah.
figure out where that intrusion came from.
Sure.
Like
So
if it was
you're-
remote, or if it was something that somebody left on our ship for like to activate at a certain time,
Yeah.
or if somebody's
Yep. So
with us
And
now. I
Ace
don't know.
would try to lend a hand with that
Looking into it.
wherever, even if it's just like
browsing logs and stuff.
Yeah, like if there's anything that he can do to help kind of make it a little easier on Ion, he will.
Read the error logs. Tell me every time it says
Yeah, so regardless of who does
booger
what,
fart.
you guys are checking you start with diagnostics. You would feel like that's what I need to be looking at first.
Yeah.
Make sure everything's good and everything goes back to the normal state. You can't find anything. Like I said, you don't feel like there's been any hull damage. Like you can't get
Minnesota.
outside the ship and you can't necessarily look at it. But what you can do in the calculations that you're able to run doesn't seem like there's any hull damage. The power core and the Sikatite matrix seem to be working just fine. Hatches are operating as you would expect. It doesn't seem like there is any sort of residual effects that you can see right now. But looking deeper into the code, you are able to kind of like you find this virus. Maybe it's you're able to isolate the actual like text of it, and it was just meant to basically completely stop the ship, turn off the shields, like it was meant to try to kill you guys. There's not a name on it. The person didn't leave their signature at the end and say from blah
But
blah
it was
blah.
the person at the institute that gave us the money, right? It was like,
Well,
oh, you guys are
so
gonna die in the sun anyways.
From what you know and remember and what you're able to see, it doesn't look like this was remote. Like this was something that was on the ship when you guys got in the ship and was set to go off after a certain number of days. So it looks like whoever did this knew how long this trip would take. And you kind of think back to it, and you know that you got the ship from the casino, the gaming complex, and brought it back to the DCI. And there was a number of workers at the DCI that were like trying to learn more about it and running scans on it, and preparing it for this journey. So it feels like it was someone at the DCI, because like a normal scan would have found this virus. So it had to have been someone who was working on the ship at the DCI that planted this virus on the ship. Why?
Betrayal.
Yeah, why? There's not a reason that you can tell just from this code. But yeah, it seems like someone at the DCI wanted you all dead. And yeah, like the soundbite said, betrayal. So there is
Not
just
a fan.
there's an infinite number of sounds in the universe, I think, just mathematically speaking. But man, we have a lot of them here. Yeah.
Telling me.
So that takes you most of the rest of the day, Hyperion, to figure out. I don't know if you debrief that with the rest of the crew or not, but that's kind of the conclusion that you come to, that it doesn't feel like it was someone at the gaming complex, the Vestranis, because the DCI would have found that. So it had to have been someone at the DCI who either purposefully ignored it or planted it there themselves. So
Yeah, no, I think I would
super paranoid.
let everyone know what level of danger we're in, as the ship's been sabotaged by the people who hired us to do this mission. So
yeah, but again, like with your scans and everything, you don't find any other remnants of anything bad at this point. It wasn't something you didn't get on the ship and run sea cleaner because you just assumed that everything was already ready to go. But now you have.
Well, it just wanted all of our information. How was I supposed to accept all of those? Just
Yeah.
allow? No.
Exactly. So
Well, didn't you hear about the prince at in Space Nigeria? He needs our help.
That's why we're on this
Gotta
mission.
click on the ads.
Space Nigeria is the
When
middle
the
of
son
town.
of the
Middle of
deceased
nowhere.
king of Nigeria emails you directly asking for money, you help, okay?
Just the people we are.
oh my god.
perfect. All right. Well, you guys continue traveling. Day 3, fairly uneventful as far as events go. I don't know if you guys do anything differently. Day 3, If you do, let me know. If not, I will continue on here.
I'm making waffles.
Okay, some fun breakfast food in the morning to bring everyone's spirits up after almost getting
Eggs and
fried.
bacon.
Eggs and
Brings
bacon
us
and
together.
waffles. Okay, perfect. Day
That's
4, you guys
crispy.
are getting pretty close. You're only a day away. You're maybe starting to get a little sick of each other, being on this this fairly tight quarters ship and having to spend so much time together.
Remind me, we don't have any kind of like entertainment whatsoever.
You have
Like,
whatever you put
nothing
on your
at all.
phones and stuff. Like, like at this point you've more or less lost connection with the internet. But if you brought things like insignificant things,
Like,
then
could
that's
we
fine.
have like a movie night? Could we set up some
Yeah.
sort of makeshift
Yes.
projector
Yeah,
and have
absolutely.
everybody like sit? Okay, sweet. So we
Yeah.
do that, and we're all there. But obviously, we have to run the ads before, so let's just
We come to this
get that out of the way.
place for magic.
All right, and then we start the movie.
That was great. I looked like a kid on Christmas when that started playing. It brought me so much joy. We come to this place. Salute. What's the present
Yeah, with
day Earth
magic.
equivalent of the futuristic space movie that you're watching?
It's a movie about a puppet show.
Yeah,
Well, you see, he's married to the Muffin
but
Man.
the puppets are reenacting how the dinosaurs got wiped out on Old Terra.
On Earth.
Earth. Okay.
Get me pictures of Spider.
Yeah, and J. Jonah Jameson shows up to ask for
Yeah,
Spider-Man.
he
Freak is
narrates
watching the
the movie
original
about
Spider-Man from 2003 on his datapad in the back. Uncut. Original version. Perfect.
He's
Okay.
probably just has
So-
audiobooks going in his helmet.
So day 3 or night 3 rather is movie night. So little camaraderie. Perfect. You guys hit the hay, wake up day 4. You're flying through space. Why doesn't someone give me, I'd say, a computers check? Hyperion, if you want to give me another computers check here. Or if Ace, you want to give me a piloting check as well to see, just see what's going on here.
Never gets old clicking that button.
Very nice.
I assume that means I find the other 6 viruses they put on our computer.
We're running the mini game back, baby. So no, almost at the same time, but I feel like Hyperion notices a little bit faster. You have the radar blip, and something that looked like you got closer to it than you would have
You
anticipated,
son of a bitch.
because it's very similar to the sun. Appears on the radar, so it's like I imagine the blip is kind of almost like a
What?
little translucent, kind of like fading in and out, but there is a blip on the radar. And at that time, you are about to say something, and Ace sees on the camera outside the window this gigantic looking ball of plasma, and the image of it has a spaceship in it for size reference. But you just see this gigantic thing floating out in space, and it doesn't necessarily look like it's sentient exactly, but it's sentient enough that it kind of orbits ever so slightly and faces you all, and then blips out of existence, and then blips 100 miles to the right. Like, it looks like it's phasing in and out of reality and blipping around. And that is where we will stop tonight. And next time, you guys will get to deal with whatever terrible, horrible, awful thing this is. So
That's Melanie.
I guess I can. I don't know if I want to reveal it on the map. Yeah, could reveal it. So looks a little something like this, and we will deal with that next time. So
It's not a tumor.
yeah,
It's not a tumor.
stream. Have a good one. We'll catch you
Stream
next
is
time.
not a tumor.
It's not great. It's not great, but
It's not a
Bye-bye.
tumor.